So in terms of the first question, this comes to us from Clayton, and he says, "Hey Mr. H, I know I'm late, but I'm just curious about the future of Godzilla universe if this film doesn't do very well." He's talking, of course, about Godzilla, King of the Monsters, a movie I've covered extensively on this channel. And he says, "I know that Godzilla vs. Kong will be out next March. Yes, it will. But if the current film stalls and doesn't gross nearly as much as predicted, do you think the future of the universe will be ended after GVK? Or do you think Toho will allow the universe to continue? That being said, what is the winning formula for the continuation of the Godzilla universe? Do you think that Toho will allow a dual or shared cinematic universe?" And another one, also, did you catch the Biolante reference in the newspaper clippings at the end of the film? A lot of questions all in one there, Clayton, my dude, but thanks so much. First things first, look, the rights deal as we know it does actually end in 2021. That's as we know it, it's confirmed to end. They may have extended it in private, or they may have gone to Toho and said, "We want to extend it, but give us, it has to be on this basis or on this basis of profit." We don't know. There were some comments made by the producer. I think it was Alex Garcia. Again, don't quote me on that. It's one of the producers on the set visits of Godzilla, King of the Monsters. He did say that, look, we want to continue it. We want to continue it, but it's all dependent on this movie. If this movie does well, then hopefully there's, room to continue it. Also, there were some comments made by the legendary CEO who said that, how much fuel is left in the tank. Hopefully a lot. That was his words. And again, you can pull up these articles. They're online. So I think that they want to continue it, but it's still dependent on money, right? Money talks. I think ultimately it will be dependent on how much this movie does. I mean, they had the rights for a certain time, so that's why they greenlit both of these movies, King of the Monsters as well as Godzilla vs. Kong, because they've got the rights. They've spent a substantial amount of money. They might as well make the movies, and they might as well try to make some profit. Rather that than build an original property or get the rights to something else and then try again. They already had the rights. So I think that's why they did it, and I think that's why they lined up both of the movies straight away. Because normally they wouldn't greenlight another movie until they'd seen the profits of the previous film. They don't need to do that here because they've already got the rights. So I think that's why. I think Toho will allow them to continue just based on money, but it has to make money for that to happen. So he also said, that being said, what is the winning formula? I don't know. I don't know, because I think this movie, Godzilla King of the Monsters, was for Godzilla fans. I think it was great. I think the issue with it being is the fact that it may have been PG-13. I think that might hit its box office total, because you always have to allow little kids to go and see it as well. And I think that might be the part which hits it. But I really liked this film. I'd love to see more films like Godzilla King of the Monsters. And then also he says, do you think that Toho will allow a dual cinematic universe? No, unlikely. I don't think that they would. I don't think they would want to. Outside of that, did you catch the Biolante reference? Yes, I did. So many references, though. I did miss a few because I was at the UK premiere of the film and so many people just got up in front of me. It was super irritating.